We're heading up the Hamford Water to anchor overnight. Just trying to get a decent tack onto the wind to head up the channel. Only 2 hours after low water, and with the tide range currently, that gives us, well, at the minute we've got 1.8 depth on the tide. The shallowest it goes up the channel. It's a really narrow channel going up here, but the water in the channel is good for getting up. Anything 1.5 metre draft is no problem. Find a little bolt hole up Hamford Water, or the Twizzle, overnight. I've not actually done it yet. Not in this boat. There's the Pie-End Safe Water Buoy, and have just over 3 metres of depth here currently. Wind's dropped quite a bit. It's coming up to 6:30. On the 30th of May, and it's 2 days after Neeps. The fences there, just some sunken barges. They've been there for quite a few decades. I remember seeing them when I was about 5 years old. And there's just Stone Point where the sand comes in. It's quite a popular anchorage in this part of the UK. Creeping along up the Hamford Water. Currently got 4.2 metres and 2 hours before high water, 2.5 hours before high water, which is really good. Had a couple of really close moments. This is all salt marsh. Probably drop anchor in a little while. There's another boat just over there. That's going quite a bit further up. At the minute, here, there's still a little bit of deep water here. We'll have to see about that one. Extremely interesting coming up this way. So that's the anchor dropped. It's a bit of a weird one because it was wind over tide, so I'm going to stop the engine. I'm expecting the boat to move with the tide just as it's coming up, but I dropped the anchor and then the wind started pushing her over, which is quite surprising. So not a lot of there's quite a few seals up here. Hope I didn't stick the anchor on top of them. A bit. Nice. So we're just in here. As you can see, what did I do? Oh yeah, I think I dropped the anchor here. Well, I came round in to slow the boat down. I don't know why I did that, but it just seemed like the right thing to do, but it was kind of with the current, so probably wasn't the right thing to do. Anyway, dropped the hook there, and then the boat was facing that way, so stuck her in reverse. Put 10 metres down, made fast, then stuck her in reverse. She seemed to hold, so I put the other 10 metres down, and now we've just settled about there, which makes some sort of sense because the current is taken, or the tide is taking us that way, so we have just drifted quite nicely, settled there. So yeah. So the anchor's just somewhere there, roughly. Oh, superb spot. There's 5 metres here. Oh. Stop. 8.1. Oh, was that today? Is that 8.1? Oh god, whatever. So this is where I sailed up. Well, I tried to sail up and then just ran out. The wind just dropped completely. If I was going to come up here, it was going to be under engine, unfortunately. But so there's no issues getting up Hamford Water. Probably the shallowest was here, just on this bit here. That got down to about 2 metres, and could have gone here for an anchorage, but it's still quite exposed there, even though it looks like it's well sheltered. You've got this channel that runs straight in. It was kind of straight facing the sea, and there was a little bit of wind over tide sort of action going on here, so I thought I'd carry on around the corner and into this little bolt hole. So that's awesome. And just north of, I think, where are we? Skipper's Island, just next to it. Awesome. I've never been this far up Hamford Water. I've been here before. There was a few boats anchored in here. And I've been anchored off here before. Just off this cardinal. But I've never come up this far. So this is going to be awesome. Time for an anchor beer. Just getting some tea on the go. There's the little Origo stove. And ravioli tonight. Oh, can't get much better than this. Got the ravioli on, the beer, and just this superb sunset here. The wind's picked up during the course of this morning, so it's a good 15 knots, 15 to 18 knots. And high water's at 11, it's now half 8, quarter to 9. Well, there it is. That was a bit of a ball ache. So I managed to lift it up in the end, but I got it up to about 10-metre chain depth, and then it just wouldn't come out at all. It just stuck in the mud completely. I think it must have been buried nearly. I think that's getting on for half a metre there. You can see the mud all the way up to the swivel, so really good holding ground around here. And it's black as anything. That looks like it's been trailing around all night. I'll have to clean that up in a minute. There we go. So we are half an hour before high water, and I've got nearly 4 metres here where chart datum's about half a metre. So yeah, plenty of water.